Hello, everyone, and thank you all that attended the first day of our ninth annual Lymphoma and CLL Patient and Caregiver Conference. This is the sixth time our conference has been held in a virtual format, and we are thrilled so many of you can attend from across Canada and from the comfort of your own home. We thank you so much for taking the time to join our sessions live today. Whether you're new to Lymphoma Canada and our organization or a longtime supporter, we appreciate your eagerness to stay up to date on lymphoma research, treatments, and best care practices. We would also like to say a special thanks to our honored patient and caregiver who shared their story of courage and support with us. While no story of lymphoma is the same, there's always something to be learned from hearing someone's thoughts and reflections from their cancer journey. Thank you, Sil, for sharing your story of hope throughout your lymphoma journey, which spanned multiple lines of care. And thank you to Heather for sharing your story of support while caring for your husband. As many of us know, no person goes through lymphoma alone, and the care provided by family and healthcare professionals is crucial for the physical and emotional health of those that are diagnosed. We hope you enjoyed the excellent sessions we had today, including the live presentations on Lymphoma 101 for newly diagnosed patients by Dr. Joanne Brito, Infections, Vaccines, and Immune Health During Treatment by Dr. Abby Vijenthra, and the session on Understanding Targeted Therapies for Lymphoma and CLL Patients by Dr. David McDonald. Lymphoma Canada greatly appreciates the dedication of our speakers to the lymphoma community through their research and clinical work, and for taking the time to present and answer questions today. It was a busy day filled with lots of information, but don't worry if you weren't able to catch it all. All these sessions were recorded and will soon be available through the platform and on Lymphoma Canada's website. As a registrant, you will be sent a link following the conference to let you know when and where you can access these recordings through our website. We would also like to thank our generous sponsors for their support this year in hosting our virtual conference. They continue to support the lymphoma community and our work in the organization. We graciously thank our platinum sponsor for this year's national conference, and our platinum sponsor is B1. We thank our gold sponsors, AbbVie and Pfizer. We thank our silver sponsors, AstraZeneca, Johnson & Johnson, and Eli Lilly. And finally, we thank our bronze sponsors, Bristol Myers Squibb, Gilead, Incyte, Kyowa Kirin, and Roche. Thank you to Recordati as well for their support. As a reminder, during the presentations, please continue to ask questions through the Q&A box or the chat box at the bottom of your screen. If you're unsure how to use the Zoom technology or are unfamiliar with navigating the conference platform, please go to the information desk, which can be accessed through the lobby or the white menu bar on the virtual platform. If you have any questions or need assistance throughout the conference, please access the technical support chat on the right-hand side of the info desk. Please continue to review and download our patient resources available through the resource tab. You can add all of these to your swag bag, which will then be emailed to you at the end of the conference or when you check out. These resources are also available on our website. We are excited to see all of you at the second day of our conference tomorrow, which is Thursday, October 16th, beginning at 4 p.m. EST. Tomorrow, lymphoma topics of interest will include a session on what's coming down the pipeline in terms of lymphoma therapies, as well as breakout room sessions on the various subtypes, including Hodgkin lymphoma, diffuse large B-cell lymphoma, follicular lymphoma, chronic lymphocytic leukemia or small lymphocytic lymphoma, Waldenstrom's macroglobulinemia, mantle cell lymphoma, and cutaneous T-cell lymphoma. Each of these sessions is followed by a 30-minute Q&A, providing the opportunity to ask your questions directly to our specialists. The day will then conclude with a session on accessing clinical trials in Canada. Hence, please join us for another day full of learning about lymphoma in Canada. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.